Hey guys, welcome back. My name is Karen and this is Southern Ketovore. If you are new here, I am kind of documenting what is going forward in my journey. Previously, over the last 5 years, I've kind of bounced back and forth between following a ketogenic diet and occasionally slipping into the slums of a standard American diet. I have in that period of time put my type 2 diabetes in remission and a whole other slew of health concerns and discomforts along the way. So if it interests you to keep up with me while I continue that health journey and also continue to try to lose that last little bit of weight that I have that I'd like to lose, which is at this point about 25 pounds to get to my goal, then please join along with us. We'd love to have you along as part of our YouTube family. Today, I wanted to, we're, about a week and a half away from August. And so I wanted to share with you guys what my plans are for August. I am starting my own personal challenge. And if you guys would like to join in, of course, I would love to have you follow along and maybe even, document and join in with, whatever results and how things are going for you along the journey. So for August, I have decided to kind of jump back into my previous carnivore roots and do a full month of BBBE. BBBE, for those who do not know, is beef, butter, bacon, eggs. It is something made popular by Dr. Ken Berry, and really the idea is a complete reset. You can certainly do BBBE for a longer period of time. He usually recommends for 60 to 90 days. Having done carnivore and everything for a longer period of time, I'm using this kind of as a month to get my head in the game and really get back to feeling good. So the biggest thing is after it really started with Mother's Day, I guess, I had some indiscretions when it comes to some really crummy food choices. And ever since then, I've really been struggling with cravings. So while I am able to manage for the most part, I am still finding it difficult very frequently where those cravings are just really, really impossible and kind of mess with my head. And so I have always found that when I go closer towards carnivore, especially when I'm going kind of a higher fat route, I don't have those cravings like I do right now. So that's kind of my plan is, and I'm really leaning towards it right now. I'm trying to use up the last of the meat that we have in the freezer that is not beef and bacon. So I'm going through the last little bit of other pork and chicken and trying to go through any dairy that we have in the house because that's going to be limited as well. So everybody does BBBE a little differently. You can go kind of on a spectrum and it depends on you, your goals, how you feel, what you feel is going to be sustainable for a full month. There's no point in setting yourself parameters or expectations that you're not going to be able to reach. So for myself, I am choosing to do beef, butter, bacon, eggs, and I am planning on including sausage as long as it is as close to zero carb sausage as possible in place of bacon here and there, just to have that little bit of a mix up. But otherwise, I am completely restricting all dairy and all veg. I am, however, going to be more lenient with my beverages and with my seasonings. So for me personally, I will still be having my coffee all the time, as much of the coffee as I want. I will not ever restrict that. So that is first and foremost. I also am going to allow myself, with the same infrequency that I do right now, if I want to have a diet soda, I'm going to allow it. I've done plenty of both blood sugar and ketone checks to see how different diet sodas affect me, and the typical like Diet Pepsi, Coke Zero, those types, there's nothing, not a blip at all. And I usually have 3, maybe 4 over the course of a week at the most. So if I still decide that I want one of those, I'm not going to beat myself up for it. Additionally, I'm going to use whatever spices I feel like using. So my typical ones that I use are salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder. So those I am going to keep in because I feel like they will be necessary in order to kind of keep me on track and be able to keep things interesting. And I may, if I start to get bored halfway through, I may add some other seasonings, but that's something that I am going to permit in order to make this sustainable for me. Now, there are some people who jump into BBBE and go extremely strict with either water, unsweetened tea, and black coffee as their only beverages. And then they also will do, as far as seasoning, salt only, or maybe salt and pepper only. They may also not allow any sort of artificial or natural zero-carb sweeteners, and that's fine. If that is something that you want to push yourself to do it. That is awesome. I'm not doing that because I know that I will not be able to sustain what I'm trying to do if I set those parameters for myself. If I were to have coffee, I would probably end up like getting into a fight by the end of day one. That's not happening. Coffee has to happen. It just does. Anyway, I'm pretty sure my family will appreciate that. So anyway, that is my plan for August. In addition to doing BBBE, I plan on including, I'm trying to do 3 videos a day throughout BBBE. So, did I say a day? 3 videos per week. Crazy person over here. So I will have, at the start of each week will be a grocery haul / meal plan of some sort of variety. I will also have a video that includes kind of average of what I'm eating in a day over the course of that week. So we will have a what I eat in a week BBBE video, and then at the end of each week I want to include my results. So at that point, each week, as much of a pain as it is, I'm going to do all of my measurements and include my weight, as well as any changes in how I'm feeling or any sort of side effects, positive or negative, from going through BBBE. So what I'd like to do is be able to give you guys a really honest review of how it might make one feel to go through this challenge. And then if you would like to join along with me weekly with those the check-ins, the grocery haul meal prep, and the what I eat in a day videos, then definitely join in. I would love to hear your feedback and what you're doing as well. So I'm super excited. I'm trying to prepare mentally now for what my plans are. I am planning at this point for the entire month of August. I am not tracking any of my food. I really want to try to follow my hunger cues and my satiety cues and really try and get back to a place where I can trust myself. And I've always found that when I'm focusing more on or leaning more towards carnivore, that is a lot easier for me to do. So that's the plan. So I will not be logging or tracking anything in regards to calories or protein or fat. Obviously, we'll be having no carbs, and so we'll see how things go. But I am going to log all of my measurements and weight weekly throughout the challenge. So it will probably be either July 31st or August 1st that I will upload a video that will include all of my starting steps and get us started on the August challenge for me. And if you would like to join in, you can join in here in the comments section along with each of those videos. Or if you want to check out everything over on Instagram, I'm going to be documenting everything over there as well, which my Instagram is at Southern Ketovore. So again, guys, thank you as always for all the support. I'm super stoked about this one. I feel like I haven't been excited in a while, and I've been thinking about this the last few days and kind of getting myself really motivated and amped up. So I hope you guys come along for the ride, and maybe we can all see some results together and lean on each other for support. So thank you so much again, and I will see you soon, and let's rock it with the August challenge. All right, love you, mean it.